Now, I know what you're thinking, but I have not lost my mind, I promise. Maybe. Hi, welcome to Sharky Solves a Mystery. As you can see behind me, I have got myself into a pickle here. By the way, welcome back. This is Sharky Vlogs. I'm Sharky, as you might have guessed, and I am solving a mystery. This is a book called Cain's Jawbone. I found it on TikTok, actually, because I find all my content on there now, and this is a murder mystery novel from 1934, I believe, and it is 100 pages. It follows a story of 6 murders, but all of the pages are mixed up, so the only way to figure out like who was murdered and who did it is to like put the pages in the correct order. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally the pages have little like cut marks on them because you're supposed to tear out the pages, and that's what I'm doing. I had, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I had a fever on Sunday. So I stayed home from work, but per my company's policies right now for like COVID and safety like that, that means I have to be out for 5 days. So I have been at home. So I can't go back to work until next week. So here I am. Welcome. This is what I'm doing now. I will also maybe give you a plant tour later. That might be in here too. This is gonna be a really scattered vlog, so buckle up. That seems right. So basically what I'm doing here is I am going I'm trying to figure out a system of like how to attack this mystery. So basically what I'm doing is I'm reading through every page first in this book. There's only 100 pages, which isn't bad, and it's like pretty short segments because it leaves a section for notes. So what I'm doing is I am going through each page and noting down like notable characters, and it slowly reveals like certain characters' names. So I'm like writing those down, and as you can see here, I'm like, sorry, I was wobbly, making little notes, and I'm also, underlining lines that seem somewhat important and putting squares around the words that I don't know. And so once I have all 100 pages up on the wall and notated, I'm gonna just do a Google deep dive and define all these words that I don't know. And some of them I'm putting little symbols for like themes that come up, because certain characters have certain things about them. Like there's an agriculturalist who talks about flowers a lot. I'm still trying to figure out what his name is, but all of his pages have little flowers. I don't think I'm going to solve this, but it's a really fun challenge. Also picked the first perfect day to solve this mystery because it is now snowing. Don't know if you can tell, actually. Yeah, apparently all my vlogs are on snow days now, so that's a thing. It's perfect though. You just get a bunch of indoor vlogs because I have not felt like going on the cold hike. So here's to me losing my mind indoors. Okay. It's been like an hour, I think, all 100 pages. are up and notated. I've started compiling like a list of dates here that coincide with certain page numbers, because there are a ton of like literary references and like references to like real deceased people, like Franz Ferdinand and things like that, and those match up with dates, so you can kind of put some of the pages in chronological order. So I'm gonna try to find the pages that I don't have dates for yet. See if I can get dates for those. But the first thing I'm gonna do is some of the pages, most of them are standalone chunks of text, but there are a handful that have like a piece of a poem on one page, and then the next page also has a piece of a poem like connected, so I just have to match those. And there are, I think, 4 pages that don't end with a period, like the sentence carries over into the next page, and that only happens a couple of times in this whole book. So I'm gonna match those up, see if I can get those in order. And then from there, I have no idea. Yeah, I probably won't film much more of this today, just because it's gonna be me just doing this a lot, and that's not very interesting. But I will keep you updated if I find anything new about this story. It's so interesting, and I have no idea who any of the characters are. Hey, raise your hand if you miss Jenna Marbles. Yeah, me too. Hi, welcome to the coldest room in my house. If you've been on the internet as long as I have, as a millennial / like Gen Z cusp person, I grew up watching a lot of Jenna Marbles content, and I'm sure a lot of you did too. It was kind of my comfort content, and I really miss her. I hope she's really doing well. But the video of hers that I've been thinking about a lot recently is her plant video, the one where she gives like a tour of her plants. So I thought we'd do that. In the pandemic, I started collecting a lot more plants just for something to do, and it was nice, and it felt really good to take care of a thing, which is also what I got a cat in the pandemic too. But I don't have as many plants as Jenna Marbles, thank God. But I just thought I'd show you some of mine. So welcome back to Sharky Vlogs. Come take a tour of my plants with me, because it's cold and I don't want to do anything else. So. Okay, we'll start with the more basic one. Hello, Cactus Man. Tips hat. This is my spider plant. His name is My Guy. He also has a little mighty bean living in him, just because why not? This one is a cutting from one of my other spider plants, and it almost died the first time when I first propagated it, because I put it in really shitty soil. But look how big it is now. It looked like it was dying for a good like 6 months, and then suddenly it decided it had the will to live again. So now it's fine. That's my roommate's plant. Let's see. Don't know why it suddenly decided I'm gonna live again, but here we go. This is my bamboo plant. It's one of my first plants. When I first got it, it was about this tall, and now it's like twice as tall. Unfortunately, it is currently recovering from a mealybug infestation that I'm still treating, so some of the leaves are a little sad looking, but it's still alive, despite me accidentally watering it with pure rubbing alcohol 2 weeks ago. It's still thriving. So, and this one has a little shark in it. Because again, why not put little trinkets in your plants? Next up, we have Sheila My Pothos. She is beautiful, a little young. I just got her maybe just a couple months ago as a cutting, so she's slowly but surely getting bigger. I just repotted her. And this is Alberto, a little succulent. He also has some trinkets, got a little bowling pin and a little rock with a sun guy on it that I found in the park. And this is also one of the plants that I accidentally watered with rubbing alcohol, and surprisingly, he's not dying, so good job. That's the rubbing alcohol in question. It was supposed to be the treatment for the mealybugs for that guy. And one morning I was just super sleepy and not paying attention, and I just like dumped it into Albert and Bambi and proceeded to absolutely fucking panic. I was running around just going, what do I do? How do I fix this? They're still alive, so I clearly didn't destroy them completely. Welcome to my bedroom. Say hello, Anchovy. Want to be in the vlog? Cute. This is Anchovy. She's 2. And she's just a sleepy girl on snowy days. Got the heated blanket turned on for her. She loves it, don't you? Oh, yes, pretty girl. Okay, first up we've got Jade. This is Jade, another little spider plant. She is also a cutting from my main spider plant, which is this big guy. Snowy scene. Yeah, this is, oh no, what's her name? I don't remember. This is Alfalfa. Sorry, this is Alfalfa. He is massive. He constantly flowers. He's actually flowering now. I need to repot him, but he is a big boy and he just never gives up. He never stops growing. Just a healthy guy. Next up, we have my favorite plants, I would say. Don't tell Alfalfa. These are little fainting plants. I don't remember the actual name for them. Some nurseries, plant nurseries will call them fairy plants. This is the green variety. I like them because it has this cool like veining on the leaves. This one and the other one I'm about to show you are also 2 of my older plants. And they're my favorites because they're just so cool. Especially, so that one is, the green one is named Sapphire. Oh, I'm gonna drop that. Hang on. And then we have Ruby, because she has red leaves. Look at that red veining on those leaves. Cool, right? I love this plant. It has a little turtle in the soil there. I don't know if you can see that. This is what's sometimes called a fainting plant, because if it gets too thirsty, oh no, there's a bug on that. Okay. If it gets too thirsty, it just dramatically faints, and then you water it and within an hour it's standing back up. It's like super dramatic and I love it. It's actually, some people will purposely make them faint as like a marker of when to water them, but that's actually pretty bad for them because it expends a lot of energy for the plant to have to do that, like to droop and then have to perk all the way back up. So I generally try to keep Ruby watered to the point where she's not doing that. And if she ever does faint, I know that I need to adjust her watering schedule. This scary spiky boy is Prick. He is a cactus, and I stupidly have him on a yarn hanging planter, which makes him almost impossible to repot because he sticks to the strings if you move him at all. So he just kind of stays there. I'm probably never gonna repot him. It's just too scary. It's very sharp. And I just want to flex on my cool stuff. Creepy raccoon paw, creepy fox paw, cat, my little Mothman. And then the coolest lamp ever. Oh, I'm gonna turn that light off, hang on. These little mice guys. I got 3 of them, and they're all holding a little light bulb. My sister got these for me for Christmas, I believe. And then this is the Raccoon Skull that I found on a hike a couple of years ago. I cleaned it up and glued the teeth, some of the teeth back in, and yeah, I love this thing. It's so cool and creepy, and I just fucking love that stuff. We are almost done, surprisingly. I actually don't have that many plants, but I hope you're enjoying this calm content on a snowy day. There's just 3 more plants, I believe. Alright, double trouble here. We've got Snant, the snake plant. This is one of my newest plants. I just got him a couple of weeks ago. I'm still kind of learning his watering schedule, but he seems to be pretty happy so far. I like him a lot. I've always wanted a snake plant, and I am very happy with him. He's already gotten pretty big, too. And then this is Dr. Pepper. He is a Peperomia. And as you can see, he's got a lot of new growth, which I am so thrilled about. I got him just before I got Snant, so both of these I'm kind of still learning how best to take care of them in terms of their watering needs. And then this guy you might recognize from my last vlog, I think, or one of my last vlogs. He keeps these guys company. And last but not least, we've got my new favorite plant. His name is Bone Crusher. This is a Monstera Deliciosa, I don't remember. Monstera. I just got him a week ago, I think. So very new. I have wanted a Monstera for so long, and they're usually so expensive, but I got this one for only like $13 at Trader Joe's, which is incredible. And I'm definitely still learning how to take care of him. What his watering needs are, I don't know what to look for yet, like whether he's thirsty right now or whether I'm overwatering him, but we've got some nice splitting happening, and I just generally think Bone Crusher is so pretty, and I can't wait to see more of these leaves do that like splitting thing that you can see here. But that's kind of like what Monsteras are most known for. And that's the plant tour. I know it's not the most exciting content, and it's not even that many plants, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be interesting. I don't know whether any of you guys are you folks are plant people, but I don't know. What kind of plants do you have? What's your favorite plant? Let me know in the comments. I'll hopefully have a hiking video for you in the next couple of weeks, maybe when the weather's a little bit better. It's still very snowy. But for now, this is what I got. I hope you're having a good winter. Hope seasonal depression, if you deal with that, isn't hitting you too hard. And like and subscribe. Thanks.